the Navy would soon find it necessary to interfere with the happy, simple life of the people, after all.
Man peeks into the power of the universe. Plutonium, one small particle burst into this staggering energy. Temperature at the explosion center is perhaps 100 million degrees Fahrenheit. The terrific pressure caused winds up to approximately 1,000 miles per hour.
It struck me as the most awe-inspiring and magnificent man-made spectacle I have ever seen in my life.
The atomic bomb testing in the Marshall started right after the war in 1946, and it has devastating impact.
The atom bomb is here. It exists. We must look to the future. We want to be prepared for any use of atomic energy that may become necessary, whether offensive or defensive.
Even before the Micronesian islands were accorded their formal status as a trust territory, the U.S. had found a use for them as a nuclear testing site where it could safely develop the bombs that had won the war. In May 1946, the people of Bikini were evacuated from their island so that atomic testing could begin.
Now then, James, tell them, please, that the United States government now wants to turn this great destructive power into something for the benefit of mankind. And that these experiments here at Bikini are the first step in that direction.
I think he spoke to the effect that this was in God's hand. The testing was, for the good of all mankind, to stop all, wars.
The nearby island of Eniwetok was also used for testing. The people from Bikini and Eniwetok began what was to be a long migration from one island to another to find a suitable home.
Some of them were moved to an island on Jalawit Atoll, some of them were moved to an island on Majuro Atoll, and I believe there are still some up on Majeto on this atoll.
In all, 66 nuclear weapons were exploded on these islands between 1946 and the last test in 1958. The largest and most famous of these was the Bravo test, when a hydrogen bomb was exploded in Bikini, with the fallout carrying over several islands in the northern Marshalls.
It was on March 1st, 1954, that the Bravo shot was detonated during the early morning hours. And my mom told me that my grandfather, was throwing net to get some fish. All of a sudden, the Bravo shot exploded, and he saw this huge fire of explosion, coming up into the sky with various, unique colors. And it was a scary moment. He ran back to their village and warned everybody to stay indoor, and something is going on. What's interesting is I don't think the people were being informed that the testing was going to take place.
But most of the people of Rongelap and other nearby islands were exposed to the fallout from the nuclear blast.
We are taking every precaution to be certain that no man is injured in any way as a result of this experiment.
But 72 hours later, the military ships came and loaded the people, evacuated them to Kwajalein Atoll and processed them, trying to make examination. At that point, you know, skins were peeling off, people were nauseated, hair falling off. My mom is one of those who were exposed to the nuclear testing fallout, and she was medevaced on an airplane to Kwaj. But after that, she was beginning to bearing grape-like, jelly babies.